Welcome to my channel. In this video, I will be explaining about rolling process. So rolling is a metal forming process where we deform any kind of material to a desired shape using two or more rollers. The material may be hot or cold. So in this figure, we can see the rolling process. Here, one pair of rollers are used. Here is one roller and here is second roller. The roller surface are smooth, the periphery is smooth. This is hot metal which is fed through this direction. These are three rollers which helps this material to flow straight, and this is water jet which cools the heated metal to normal temperature. It may be water cooling or it may be air cooling. So here we can see the thickness of the raw material is more, and when the metal passes through the rollers, the thickness of the metal gets decreases. So this is the final product. Here we can produce metal slab or plate. Actually, we are decreasing the thickness of the material. So rolling is a metal forming process in which a workpiece is passed through one or more pairs of rolls to reduce its thickness, make it uniform and get a desired shape and surface finish. The rolling process involves compressive forces applied through the rolls. So here the two rolls are applying compressive force on the raw metal which rotate in opposite directions. So these rollers are rotating in opposite direction. This roller may roll in anti-clockwise direction and this roller may roll in clockwise direction. So these are rotating in opposite directions, pulling and simultaneously squeezing the material between them. So these rollers are pulling the material to this direction and squeezing the material. So thereafter we are getting a finished final product. Next we will discuss about types of rolling processes. Here are two types of rolling process we can get. One is hot rolling and second is cold rolling. The hot rolling is like about hot working and the cold rolling is like about cold working. So hot rolling must be done above the recrystallization temperature and below melting point of that metal, and the cold rolling must be done in room temperature or below the recrystallization temperature of that metal. The properties or the effects of hot rolling and cold rolling like the effects of hot working and cold working respectively. So hot rolling is performed above the recrystallization temperature and below melting point of the metal. In hot rolling, the hot rollers reduces the material to desired dimensions and shapes. This is the motto of the rolling process, to get desired dimensions and shapes of the final product. The hot rolling helps eliminate imperfections and improve mechanical properties, like as hot working. Hot working improves the mechanical properties, and if imperfections are available in the product, it gets perfect. Next is the hot rolling commonly used for producing large structural components like beams, plates and rails. Only these type of product can be made in rolling process. Next is cold rolling. Cold rolling is conducted at or near room temperature but below recrystallization temperature of the metal. The cold rolling enhances the surface finish and mechanical strength through strain hardening. It is like the properties of cold working. Next is produces products with tighter tolerances and better surface qualities. In cold rolling, we get tighter dimension tolerances and better surface finish because no oxidation or carburization occurs. Next is typical applications includes sheet metal for automotive bodies and appliances. So we are making more superior product in cold rolling than hot rolling. Next is the key parameters of rolling. The main key parameters are roll diameter, roll speed and rolling pressure. These three key parameters controls the product and the quality of the product and the quality of surface finish of that product. First is roll diameter. Larger rolls reduce the number of passes needed to achieve the final thickness. If the roll diameter is larger or the roll diameter is bigger, then we get the final thickness of the product in fewer passes. But if the roll diameter is smaller, then we have to pass so many times to get the desired shape or desired thickness of the product. Next is roll speed. Roll speed affects production rate and heat generation in the material. If the roll speed is more, then the production rate will be high, but the heating will be less on the raw material. Then we have to apply more force on the raw metal. Next is rolling pressure. The force exerted by the rolls on the material influencing the deformation and final properties. The pressure is applied on the material by the rolling wheel. So these are the key parameters of rolling process. Next is the applications of rolling. First application is sheet and plate rolling. We are making sheet and plate using rolling process, producing thin flat pieces of metal for construction and manufacturing. Next is structural rolling, creating beams, channels and other structural components. Next is roll forming, continuous bending of a long strip of sheet metal into a desired cross section. So these are the applications of rolling operation or rolling process. So the products are similar in shape, likely similar in shape. We can't make very complex shape in rolling process. We can make complex shape in other metal forming process, but in rolling process we can't make very complex shapes. The shapes are very likely similar to each other. So rolling is fundamental in producing a wide range of metal products, contributing to industries such as automotive, construction, aerospace and consumer goods. So in this video I have discussed about rolling process, types of rolling process, key parameters of rolling process and the applications of rolling process. Hope this video was useful for you. Thank you for watching this video. For more updates, subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon.